It's time to wake up, Warriors!
Did you know Halloween wasn't the only holiday celebrated in October? Stay tuned to find out what else is celebrated.
Our school magazine traces its annual Scary Story Contest. Stick around for information on how you can join.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello and good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to today's edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Thursday, October 30th. I'm Edith Livingston.
And I'm Dorothy Johnston.
Life is a puzzle. Solve it drug-free. Just like every puzzle piece is unique, so are you. Staying drug-free means protecting your health and embracing what makes you special. You don't need drugs to fit in. The best puzzles are made when all the pieces are unique yet work together. Celebrate your uniqueness today and add another positive piece to your life's big picture.
Halloween isn't the only holiday being celebrated. Dios de los Muertos is also around this time of the year. Spanish National Honor Society officers Leah Kessler, Brianna Grill, and Yuri Bodachko, as well as Senora Alba, spoke with us to give us some more information.
Really, it hasn't changed too much in the way that we celebrate the holiday. I would say the biggest changes are going to be location. So those of us who celebrate, for instance, here in the United States, we don't go to the grave sites and things like that they do in Mexico. We more so have all of our things inside of our homes, but we really do stick to tradition and the cultural meaning of the holiday. And we make sure to have everything just inside the house instead of outside of the home.
So Dia de los Muertos originated as a Aztec tradition, and they used the physical dead to honor their gods. And in their ofrendas, they would actually use physical skulls of the dead, and they actually celebrate it in August.
Nowadays, ever since Hernán Cortés came over from Spain, and they adopted it into more of a Catholic holiday, and it's now celebrated in November instead, and it's kind of a more toned down version of Dia de los Muertos.
They're used as part of the 4 elements that are put on the altar to help guide the dead back to celebrate for the night.
Just that it truly is an extremely special holiday in our culture. And sometimes when people see the ofrendas and the sugar skulls and things like that, it can be looked at as something that's like scary or weird or gruesome, but it truly is a beautiful holiday where we lovingly remember our loved ones that have passed on.
Pulsera bracelets are more than just colorful accessories. They're a symbol of positive impact. Each bracelet is handcrafted by artisans in Guatemala, providing sustainable employment and empowering communities. We spoke to Senora Birch for more information.
The Pulsera Project is a fair trade nonprofit organization that works with artisans in Central America and provides a market for their handmade bracelets, or pulseras, in schools across the U.S. Each pulsera costs only $5 and comes tagged with a photo and signature of the artisan who made it. Money raised from your school's pulsera sale will sustain employment for hundreds of artisans and will also fund programs like housing, healthcare, scholarships, social enterprises, and other empowerment programs that benefit the artisans and communities throughout Central America. Thank you so much for your support, and have an amazing time coloring the world with the Pulsera Project in your school.
Are you looking for a way to be in the yearbook? Reporter Carly Enrico spoke to Emma Conley and Mara Germanowski to find out more on how you can be in the yearbook.
The yearbook is always looking for pictures of outside of school activities.
Right now we're looking for fall pictures like Halloween costumes, pumpkin patch, or haunted houses.
You can follow at PT Yearbook on Instagram to keep up with what we'll continue to need throughout the year. You can DM your photo submissions to that Instagram, or you can email pthsyearbook@pentrafford.org.
Swim team.
You don't want to...
With swim season just around the corner, students are diving into pre-season training. Let's take a look at how the team is preparing both in and out of the pool for another strong year.
We're going to start pre-season on Monday. That would be October 27th. Preseason is a time for the kids to try to get into shape, especially the kids that haven't been swimming for a long time, because if they wait till the season starts to get in shape, they're going to be very far behind. The winter swim season is long, and swimming is in the winter, so it is a long season. We practice hard. We practice every day after school. There's optional practices in the mornings, but if you are up for a challenge and you want to be proud of your accomplishments, swimming is a great sport. There's a great team element to it, a lot of potential for improvement. I mean, it's a good time, good group of kids, good coaches, a lot of fun.
All right, PT, it's time to team up against drugs. That's right, tomorrow is Team Gear Day for Red Ribbon Week. So break out those jerseys, rock your favorite team colors, and show that we stick with our team, not drugs.
All right, here we go. 56-yarder. It's got, no, does not have the. Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game.
The Warriors for All Club is excited to announce their first fundraiser of the year, Duct Tape the Principal. Here are two club members to tell you about this amazing event.
We're doing a fundraiser on November 14th. It's called Duct Tape the Principal, and we're going to have Mr. Simpson, and he's going to be up on the wall during lunch on November 14th, and you can buy a strip of duct tape for $1 for one strip. We're going to start pre-selling tickets on November 11th during all three lunches, so you can buy it then, or you can buy it on the 14th.
All proceeds will go towards the Warriors for All Club and Unified Sports.
What's better than a fun day with the community while supporting a great cause? The Turkey Trot is an event that will be hosted at Penn Trafford and will raise money for Special Olympics as well as the unified sports teams of PT. We spoke to organizer Ms. Fry to get all the details on this event.
Yeah, so the Turkey Trot is going to be a fundraiser that we're doing. It's for the Special Olympics, but also our unified sports here at the high school. It's going to be just a 1 mile run or walk, whatever you're comfortable doing, around the high school track and then the actual school. There's going to be food trucks, maybe coffee trucks, and it's going to be a fundraiser to try to raise some money for our sports and the Special Olympics.
Are you excited for Halloween? Then why don't you get creative? Juice is flowing with a scary story. The school magazine is holding a contest to see who can write the most terrifying tale, and you can join. Here's Mr. Wozniak with more.
So at Penn Trafford High School, we have a student literary magazine, and it's called Traces. It's published every year by the creative writing class, and in order to generate publicity or just awareness of the fact that there is a magazine, Traces holds a scary story writing contest every year. So it could be of any length, any size, and just as long as they feel that it's scary in some way, and they can submit that to Traces. Any submissions should be in by Thursday, October 30th. That's the deadline, and then beginning the day after, our class will begin to review them, and results should be made available by the following week. We typically have a grand prize winner that will receive a gift card of maybe Amazon, something like that. Students should submit their stories to the Traces email address, and that is pttraces@penntrafford.org.
Thank you for tuning in for today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. We now invite you to stand for the Pledge of the Flag. This has been Edith Livingston
and Dorothy Johnson.
Have a great day, PT.